We want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta understand.
We want all the smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room. 100 ENT South room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull. Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
If the homie's cracked out, smoked out, drunk as a skunk, you go too far with him and you don't come from his era, we gonna do something to you. You overstepping your boundaries. It's a fact. This way come up here and don't know it. You from Houston, cool, but you ain't from Houston like that. You want to talk to us about some that it took you another 20 years before you got here. We don't want to hear it. And then when you had your conversation, you getting a little too aggressive. I ain't going for it because you was in front of me. Your TV would have got turned off. My little homie just tried to homie like that 2 days ago. I say, look, real with your daddy, chill out. You having a conversation with a G homie, man. But Wack, you know my daddy ain't no nigga. I stepped back. They maxed him out, jugged him up, all out. Hey, I told you. Don't matter about what you saying, about how you saying. I said, G homie. You can have the conversation. It's a little too aggressive, man. I ain't never compromising my position with it that's scared to die. Ain't gonna happen.
We was just talking about the East Coast, West Coast, right? They didn't even need to go
No,
right
bro.
there. Yeah.
Hey, bro, for the last couple months, I've been watching him. I give him shout outs and shit. His people here, his head didn't got big. I've been watching on Power Row. I done told him, hey, look, bro, slow down with me. Slow down. Didn't even used to talk. It's a fact. He didn't even used to talk. now that did help. Now you want to talk too much.
You're Wack. You was looking for me, gang?
AK?
What up, Beast?
Why you?
What up?
Why you get mad? Because they told you the truth.
I ain't know how to take that, Wack.
I mean, been in the water for a long time.
Nah, I blew a gasket, big
we
homie.
Still, I'm gonna keep it 100. We got Kendrick Lamar and Tyler, the Creator.
We ain't got nobody, Wack. That hurt me, man. The East been
what?
quiet a long time, man.
Why would that hurt you?
Because I'm a representative, man. I love where I'm from, just like y'all.
Yeah, but we
do.
talking music, bro.
Nah, I know.
Say in New York scared to fight. They say everybody in New York turning.
Nah.
They talking music. Why would you take that?
Oh, the truth hurt. The truth hurt. That's all I can say, Wack.
Actually, I'm gonna be real. It's a dry spell everywhere. Keeping it real. It's just that right now, New York, everybody in New York that's doing big New York is doing other shit. I'm real. You gotta know how to come back. If I was a New Yorker, you know what my comeback would be with that? New York got the most execs to come out the rap game that's winning.
I said that. Wax laughed
That would
at
have been
it.
my
I said
comeback.
that. Wax.
That would have been my
I
comeback.
definitely said that yesterday. I said no matter what, all them niggas fly to New York. I said that.
Right? Because when you look at it, I mean, you got to remember, that smart understand that the rap music only gonna take you so far. 50 Cent talk about it all the time. He's like, yeah, you use that, to get to this, because they gonna phase out. And I'm just gonna be real. The rap as a whole is down.
It's a fact.
Down.
It's a fact.
We getting excited about 300,000 when you used to look at that like you flops. You had like Juvie doing 3-4 million out the gate. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I told him I'm holding the East down myself. Wack. Told him I got accepted to the Dreamville Festival. I'll hold the East down myself.
Yeah, that's a plus. That's a start. But I was wondering, I said, well, why get so mad? I didn't know why he got
Nah,
so
you know
mad.
what it was, Wack? We was having a conversation, right? And it was a good room. It was a great room. I think Lavish was kind of busy. He was going in and out. And I kind of seen niggas throwing shots at each other because I heard niggas saying from the East, oh, Dr. Dre wore sequence.
That conversation started, believe it or not, because Fat Prophet and Ghost was with me in the ADH room over there.
Got you.
It started over there. That's where it started at. He must have just drug over here. But even the South had such a stronghold to the game. Well, if you look at it now, and you mentioned the South, it was for like 10, 15 years. You gonna name at least 7, 8 artists actively popping. Now you look at it, you gonna go Lil Baby, Future, Gunna.
Yeah. Wack, you know what I hit him with too yesterday? I told him doing that gangster rap, and the DOC came from Texas and helped with that pioneering of that
Dallas,
shit
he
too.
from Dallas. DOC definitely from Texas, from Dallas. That's
So,
exactly what it is.
every coast had their part in it. That's why it was every
Bro, I
coast had
remember
a
when
part
New
in it.
York was clowning down south, talking about crunk and all this, so clowning these dress. You got these dancing, then that call at 808 kick in, because South is 808. You say 808, that's the South. Try to claim that, something wrong with it.
I'm telling you.
But then guess what? When they kicked in, they had a stronghold for about 15, 16 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
but you know why though?
Long time when you heard the South, it was rap a lot. It was like Ghetto Boys, but they was kind of like in a little bubble of their own. They represent Texas, straight up.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Then we had, I'm gonna be real. One of the movements I always remember is Uncle Luke.
Hell yeah, that was the first fight in the government, damn
You
near.
see what I'm saying?
Oh, wait.
No, yeah, but everybody get their turn.
Right, Wack. That's what I said. And I said, when I started seeing the shots being thrown, I'm like, hold on, bro. The West, like, come on now, we ain't gonna
But
do
we
that.
was dead. Game brought us back.
We were dead for a minute, and we understood it.
Yeah.
No doubt, no doubt, Beast. But y'all resurgence was crazy.
Hey,
What
what?
it was, I'm gonna be real. What it was so many people was, I hate to say it, trying to be like the West, to where it kind of kept us relevant, because there's cripping and blood and all this, right? So although the music might not have been going, you got still pumping the culture
The
up.
culture, yeah.
That's a fact.
So it kept us in there a little bit. But
I had the documentary. I had it. I had the DVD.
when Jay-Z and them took off and got to running, man, them running circles around. Death Row failed. 98 to 04. Remember, let's keep it real. Where did Dre go to? When Death Row got rid of him, what Dre do?
After
Nothing,
Who
man.
was
after
who was the
that,
firm members? All East Coast
all
niggas.
East Coast. You have
Yep.
the firm.
Diddy.
He definitely
Yeah.
had the firm.
Foxy,
All
AZ,
East Coast.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
I
Nas.
now
forgot
think
about that
about it.
firm.
Why
I
you
forgot
think
about that.
why
He
you
right.
think Dre did that? Cause that's what was on.
Phone tap. He right. God
Fucking
damn.
that
Yeah.
firm.
Whack. I was a baby then, though. I forgot about that.
But see, you see what you just said, AK? That's why me and Brock just had an issue. Cause dude really, because he read a lot, you know, what you read, you ain't finna talk about was there. You can't talk about the foreman of the coach. I can't talk to my daddy and them about, you know, the foreman of my Isley brothers, how that spun into being, what was going. I just can't because I wasn't here.
Right, that'll sound crazy.
I can talk to you about the Isley brothers because I listen to the music, but just because I listened to the music and read some, don't mean I was there to see some. I seen what gangster rap music did to the culture. We see it now. That's from Los Angeles County to across the globe. Now, if you born in 2099 and drive by and all this other was being talked about, bragged about, rapped about, and you were nowhere in your daddy's account, you can't talk to me about what went on. You just can't. Because guess what? I was the generation that was really influenced doing it, not reading it, doing it. I
Like
was in
that.
a juvenile hall cell, right? Remembering telling myself, I'll never forget going through intake. Devious, I'm going through intake at 12 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
12, 13. You know what I'm thinking about? I'm
No.
thinking about colors. I'm thinking about what I saw happen to it. On some real,
Mm-hmm.
that's all I had to relate to.
Mm-hmm.
You give me another movie that depicted our institutions in LA like that, right?
You were
You know what
colors.
I'm
I
saying?
was in blood and blood out, thinking like, damn, this is what's gonna be too. When I get to my,
Thinking,
you get,
right?
I'm thinking the
So
same.
now you get a like Rock, he wanna come tell me about what he read. Man, don't tell me about what he read. I told him I'm finna put you in the trick bag. Okay, that you had talent shows, and then what did you perform? See, anybody from my era knew exactly what I was doing. What did you perform? Oh, you could rap, you could sing. No, what did you perform?
Dear
See, when
mama,
we ask people that, we're gonna tell you the group. Talent shows in that era at our Boys and Girls Club or whatever wasn't no
After the
cipher.
program.
We was performing something that we was already
Yeah,
listening
I
to.
was thinking Bell Biv DeVoe Poison
There we go.
already.
get my
I'm about to
man.
tell you. So when I asked him, and that's what I'm telling him, like, look, bro, that's cool. You read a lot, but sometimes you jump in conversations. And I remember being a young wanting to get in conversations, but I'm like, talking about, you know what I'm saying? I remember being young, hearing my pops. I'm like, yeah, we had yellow jackets and red devils. I'm like, yellow jacket, talking about some bees, red devils, talking about a fish. No, for it was the crack moving, it was the peel. They talk
Yeah, the
about peel.
pills. There was the
Yeah.
pills.
Uppers,
The
downers.
red
Oh yeah,
devil,
they
yellow
talk
jacket.
about peel. So I'm like listening. I'm like, okay, oh, they talk. It took me a minute. Like, they like, yeah, we used to go to Dr. Scott over there, the dental office. I'm like, the dental office got to do with a fish or a bee, right? But it took me to listen. Like, oh, that's what they called the drugs back in that time, right? Boom. All you Google dudes, that's cool, but Google don't give you all the details and the facts, bro. Sorry, it don't.
And I think yesterday too, Wack, now that I listen to what you said, I think when I get, because sometimes we get caught up in those arguments, I do have to ask people like they age. Because
Because
from
yeah,
your,
you arguing nothing
yeah,
like
my experience is a lot different from somebody. Yeah,
totally
yeah.
different.
Say, bro,
And then
nigga,
I can
what?
Devious,
know
where
when to
you lived
back
at
out.
over there, you watched that area change with
Yeah.
NWA. That
Yeah.
motherfucker
That's
changed.
why I couldn't fathom when they kept saying, because Dale was in there too, and they kept saying, yeah, Too Short. And I'm like, Too Short wasn't that big of an artist.
No,
Pe- pe-
not no, he wasn't.
No, he
Yeah,
wasn't.
people wasn't jocking too short like that.
Yeah, love. This shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy.